Woo! Baby dolls, welcome back to another juicy episode. Friends, something's changing in the market. We just had a full moon. A lot of people misinterpreting stuff. No one's reading all my messages and videos and posts, even though I've been saying the same thing for the past 2 years. Now they're finally snapping. I'm seeing people simp for girls all over Twitter. It's crazy. So many things going on, friends. I mean, like, whoa. What's going on, man? This full moon stuff, this is crazy. Nuts. What's happening with Bitcoin, though? $51,700. This is exactly what we would like to see. Please don't die, Bitcoin. That's what we want to see. Maybe, friends, because, look, we have the green monthly super trend. Yes, every time it procs or it flips green, the next two candles were red. But it doesn't mean like you go down forever. I mean, you know, it could be red, it could be green, it could be red. We just need it to basically play ball. Now, the most important part of all, I've posted this in my Telegram channel, friends. If you haven't joined, please join. That's pretty cool. Everyone there, whenever I make a post, everybody like comments under it. It's funny. Now, this is the actual main star of the show, friends. $3,100 ETH. If you go back to my Telegram, I'll like sometimes put updates or I make videos for the Telegram baby dolls. Okay, so feel free to join. Now, we're waiting. This is just me, friends. I'm wearing a helicopter hat. The guy in the helicopter hat is telling guys to stop simping for girls on Twitter and do all these other weird things and stop being a hater for all these other coins going up. He's also now telling you, correctly, could have been wrong, that we're all waiting for Ethereum. The whole world is waiting for Ethereum. Ethereum has busted $3,000. We've seen that, yes? But we really want to see this, okay? I want to see Ethereum naked. I want to see her up at 3,500. Why? Because that is recovering the 2022 bear market. That's the actual recovery rally. And if we can get there, now you can see many coins that haven't gone there. Hex is 10x to go there, by the way, combined Hex, to get back to its price. It needs to go back to like 25 cents. It's like 2.5 right now. For example, Chainlink, though, is almost there. It's only like 40% of the way there. So I'm just sharing with you this. This is the type of stuff you can look at for relative measures to see, okay, what's a good recovery pump? Now, it doesn't work for all the coins because there's a lot of inflated coins, and that's why I'm going to play for you a nice little pump. We're still going, friends. The bull market's still on. But look, it's not my fault. I showed you two fractals, two altcoin seasons. If we repeat 2016, Altseasons already done. If we repeat 2020, we have until June. So technically, yes, it could have ended by now. We can go to June. But you kind of feel that with Ethereum still not at this zone yet, you hope that Ethereum goes up, brings ETH BTC higher. And remember, Ethereum is king of the altcoins because Ethereum, friends, it represents a lot more than what people think. Ethereum is everyone's lust for yield and degeneracy, even though it's 4,000 IQ alien stuff. But look, when it comes to Ethereum, as the demand rises for it, the network's going to get more expensive, and then all the outskirt altcoins, alt layer 1 chains, for example, PulseChain, everything is going to start to get more people using. Because, friends, a lot of people need to just be kicked in the bum. They're like, oh, wow, the gas fees are $350 for a swap again. Oh, I better go use an alternative. You're like, yes, Habib, we've been telling you this for literally 2 years. So, you know, friends, I can imagine myself one day in the future just making a video, maybe in front of a large audience of people also wearing their fluffy slippers and telling everybody, we told yous literally for 2 years, every single day, 750 days in a row, Ethereum's gas fees are going to go up again. And no one believed us. You know, it's one of the most obvious things of all time. That's why a lot of people say Ethereum's like the easiest high reward blue chip bet of your life. A lot of people saying that. We're actually living this. Where's the golden era? We're living this day by day. Here's the thing, though. You put Ethereum at 9,400. I don't know if that's the freest trade anymore because that's 1 trillion market cap for it, mind you. Let's have a quick look at this altcoin dominance, friends. This is the actual altcoins index. Remember, others, if you type in others, okay? Others, if you type in others, you can see it here. You can go to the dominance here, or you can actually look at the actual market cap. Look, others is the real altcoins. It's everything outside of the top 10. Because a lot of those top 10 coins include staked Ethereum, Bitcoin. Everybody's using these for risk off. It's like, oh, I've made money in this poop coin. Let's rotate it to BNB. That's a top 10 coin. Oh, I've made money in this poop coin. Let's rotate it to staked Ethereum. That's in the top 10 as well. I don't want to count them. I want poop and treasure. Now, of course, I'm not saying everything outside the top 10 is poop, friends. It's actually treasure. But that's what I want to see. I want to see people with their risk on and risk off. That's actually represented by this chart. And guess what? I guarantee as well, the guy in the helicopter hat who's not only telling you to stop simping for girls on the internet, friends. They're not going to date you, man. Who are you defending? All right? We're all here trying to be active because I know, friends, what I tell you, people are two things. They are bored and they're poor. That's it. Okay. The poor part, sorry, we can't fix it until green candles come later on. We need ETH higher. We need Bitcoin higher. Okay, sweet. So what do we fix now? The bored part. Oh, you don't want to make a new meme coin, friends. That's why if you want to fix them being bored, you keep making new meme coins every 4 seconds to keep entertaining them. The other way to do it is everybody just stays and remembers the values that you have here, okay? You are here because you're bored in depression, you're holding through, you're going to hope to dump on somebody who's too optimistic in the future. No one says it like that in those words, but that's basically it in a nutshell. That's what you're here for, okay? So all this stuff like entertainment, like BitBoys boxing match, or people just trying to do different polls here, or people just talking with each other, maybe there's debates, maybe there's fights over here and there. Yes, it's all the interlude stuff. This is all part of the journey. This is the stuff you watch because you love crypto. I love crypto. That's why we're here. When you watch this stuff, you're not actually going, wow, Collie G, look at BitBoy's fighting technique. No, I just want you to see how, friends, for example, Trevor, shout out to Trevor from the Hex community, right? He's basically saying, he goes, wow, we look like a bunch of hillbillies and trailer park trash. He actually said that when he's watching the BitBoy fight. And I had to tell him, I go, no, bro, that means we're early. Okay, friends, you know, watching BitBoy fight, it is literally like going back to the 1990s, and you're seeing the stock market tech internet dudes, all right? These guys have no idea how to dress. Their collars are too long on their shirts, got no idea what's going on. And they're making models and bottles videos. So they have models and bottles, and they're going around and partying because these people have never seen money in their life. And now these nerds who were picked on at school, now they have all these scantily clad women walking around them like, yeah, I'd like to see what type of calculator you use, baby. You know, this type of stuff. They fall for it every time. No one but me wants to see a calculator. Trust me, bro. Okay, so a lot of these guys never seen money before. Now, what's investment banking, friends, and the tech world? It's people who just think they're like geniuses, like, ha, 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 I'm actually really cool now. See, the time to get into the tech stocks is the 90s. Now, you really got to know what you're doing, yeah? Well, we're in the early crypto stuff. It looks like hillbilly trash. Everyone's like, this is really weird. No, it's not weird, friends. It means you're early, okay? A lot of people, see, you watch my channel because I've been shifting your mindset. Right? This is highest value content on crypto. That's why you like to subscribe, belly button all. You wear your fluffy slippers. You drink your cold orange juice. You have a straight posture. I've told you, stop thinking of the world in terms of cool, uncool, yay, nay. Stop thinking of the world like that. Start thinking early, late. You get it? That's everything in investing. Early and late. They're network effects, friends. You want to join New York when there's 3 buildings and there's 3 brothels. That's when you want to join New York. Not when New York is a meme in Michael Saylor's digital New York real estate videos. You know what I mean? You don't want to join that. That's too late. Now you're paying a giant premium. You're trying to scalp off the next Ponzi buyer after you. That's game over. That's stock market. You get 7% every 10 years in the stock market. That's a 2x. Okay, so that's, you want to be early. That's it. And looking at these random astrology things for the altcoin index, that's being early. Now, altcoin season could have stopped already. Many other things have moved, but let's continue. What about if we go to the end of the box? That is also what happened in 2020. Maybe that happens. Also want to remind you, friends, like, I'm just preparing you, man. First, like, we don't even know what comes next. I'm just here to tell you the biggest moves comes at the end. You know that, right? The last 3 months, literally the last 30 days, they're the biggest moves. So just because, yes, half the time is gone or 70% of the time is gone, it doesn't mean the last 30% can't move and rocket. I know we can't see that happening, but that's usually what happens. If it doesn't happen though, I don't want you to come back and go, oh, Shami put my hopes up for Altseasons and stuff. No, it could have ended, friends. How do you think I made it the whole time? I made it the whole time saying, all right, this could last a long time. I always told you, why did I tell you December 2025? Because back in 2022, I wanted you to think that you had to hold a long time. And it can punish us longer. Friends, the people who don't make it, they're the ones, short-term mindset. They're the ones who go, oh, this guy said in the next 60 days, we're going to break the all-time high. And then when it doesn't happen, they're the first little bitches clicking sell. Because I know what those friends, they come to me and say that, okay? You go and you come over there. Don't come anywhere near me, you freak. When these people come, all right, they say stuff like, oh, it's not doing what you said, so you don't have a good read on the market, so I'm going to click sell and leave. Like, yeah, get out and leave. No one wants you. No one cares. You understand? I'm just here to tell you, markets in the short term, okay, always chaotic. It's literally a random walk, okay? It's always moving up. It can trade anywhere in the short term, and no one ever freaking knows anything. We're just guessing. That's what I'm telling you. If you just hold for as long as you can, you make it. If it comes earlier, it's a cherry on top. I want to show you PulseX ratio, right? So look at this. PulseX, friends. PulseX is still 50% below day one sack. These are 2 red weekly candles. Now, I noticed, friends, this basically everyone went ballistic for these 2 things. Like, look how small it is. But I know why it's small, but man, that's crazy. Look how this is literally, everybody went nuts. 24%. Okay, friends, I'm telling you now, there will be a 60 to 70% crash, like actual crash. You might see a portfolio go to like 600K and then it comes back down to like 200. And a lot of people are going to click out because they think it's all over. I actually got a feeling people who are telling me the bull market's going to go for very, very long, they're actually going to click shorter than when they're supposed to get out. Shorter. They're actually going to ruin themselves. And then I reckon when I'm feeling that we should get out, well, I'm going to start getting out. I got a feeling they're gonna be so hurt and go like, no, we've still got longer to go. I got a feeling that's exactly what's gonna happen. Okay, PulseX is still cheap. Okay, this almost like a free trade. You know that we're the break-even soy boys here, friends. You know they're at day one sack. So isn't that great? You're like, oh, cool. Literally, I get a free 2.1x before I have to even think about people clicking sell. And obviously, Ben, I'm not clicking sell. If you've been waiting this whole time, you just, I don't know, wait for Bitcoin to crash. Maybe Richard just rotates 5,000 Bitcoin and you don't know any of these. Okay, what I'm doing is just appealing to the lowest common denominator. People have no idea about the value here and there. They're all here for the price co-op, but that's how you get them in, man. That's it. These people come in and then they learn about the value later. Trust me, no one's researching Metcalfe's law and then finding hex and stuff, right? They're in and people watching my videos like, oh, that's why it doesn't go to 0. You see what I mean? But me talking about these formulas and stuff, that doesn't get people in. You know what gets people in? Richard Hart twerking. Someone saying 10,000x. Right? Mr. Westcott making songs. That's the type of stuff people are looking at. They're like, oh, what's going on over there? You know what I mean? Or Mr. B Roots with bucket hat going on to crypto banter. Saying, man, we're going to flip Cardano and we're going to flip Solana. You know what I mean? Haters! That's the type of stuff that gets people in. I know, friends. It's a community, man. It's like you're running a city. You have to, okay, you got to get the prostitutes in. You got to get the church people in. You got to get the hospital in, okay? Every spectrum, friends. The teachers in. The children, the casino people, the construction workers. That whole literal spectrum. You literally have to get everybody in. You want a big city. You got to appeal to absolutely everyone. That's how every city in the world is like that. So that's what crypto is. Networks, cities, villages. That's all they are. Well, all they are. There's got a lot of intricacies going on here and there, okay? Also, unique part about the cities is you don't have to get on a plane, wait 18 hours to go somewhere else. You click a button. You change networks. That's why through the power of the internet and our voices and our friendship forever, friendship confirmed in our comment section, please, without power and friendship, we can literally tell people, hey, you don't have to pay $300 for a swap. We've got sexy, juicy altcoins on PulseChain land for literally a penny. And you can earn yield. And we're all earning yield. And we've survived minus 99%. There's so many strengths we have. You see what I mean? That's how it works. I have this cool post here from Richard Hart from 2022. Literally 2022. He goes, when Bitcoin finally does find its bottom, I won't ever buy it. I'll buy something better. Richard, I called the top on the day heart. Now, thing is, I'm just having fun here, friends. I know, we all love it. But look, it's funny. Like, Richard, I missed the bottom as well. That'd be funny if that happens, because now look, the world's #1 biggest DAI holder, which is linked to the PulseChain and PulseX sacrifice. I don't know who it is. Could be Greg the Duck, right? Could be a hermit squirrel. We don't know. Already buying PulseX, and Hex. It's $600 million in there. It's already deployed. I think it's used 20, but it's maybe deployed 6. I think the rest is sitting in stablecoins. So even let's say it's 6. You got 580 million left. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? And what if, I know this is going to be a ball buster. What if he doesn't actually buy until Bitcoin actually tops out in its bull market? That's another thing to think about. I don't know. Is that the gambit card? That's like the trick card for everyone? Everybody who sells along the way? I don't know. It's a fun roller coaster, isn't it? But let's hope the price goes up along the way. So that's why I'm wondering if the funds were buying that. So in my post here, I said, do you think Richard Hart was talking about Ethereum in this post? Now, OG Faraday, he's one of the guys who does the on-chain analysis. He basically had this theory. He showed basically that he showed Michael Saylor and he overlaid it with Richard Hart, and he showed Richard taking pot shots on Michael Saylor, but he's basically put Michael Saylor up on the victory because he goes, well, look, he showed Michael Saylor's profit. It's $9.9 billion position, and it's basically dwarfed what he thinks Richard Hart has from all the wallets because he's been able to link everything, and he's showing all the pot shots Richard did against him. And he's showing how, like, because Bitcoin recovered. Bitcoin was a real bear market hedge, and that was the one recovered. And then your coin is basically down and wrecked, and it's a one-man show. That's basically the duality of the pictures that he's basically painting here. But he also implied he thinks that Richard's basically a bear who's caught. Okay, and he shows Richard's bearish stock market post. So the stock market did like 3 red monthly candles in a row and did 5 green. So he showed on that red, Richard did a tweet after the 3 red monthly candles. He's saying, I'm bearish on stocks, the interest rates, everything's going to collapse. Basically, that's Richard post, just like the Doomer post. We all heard it right as well. And he's basically showing that, no, we went up only from that. That's why I'm telling you, friends, yeah, stock market's probably in complacency rally, but these things, man, they can go a year and a half. I'll tell you one thing. I promise you this, friends. Do not ever trust anybody in crypto who thinks they can predict the stock market. Okay, no one. Okay, the only people in crypto winning know crypto, all right? They know crypto. That's our edge. Trust me, stock market, trying to predict that is literally the widow maker. There are people, friends, they're billionaires. They're trying to be like 100 billion. That's the level here. With everyone here, you're people with like 20 grand trying to make $1 million. The stock market is the most ultra competitive people. Like, for example, the zombie virus, the hedge fund guys, the insiders, the bug eaters, they knew about the zombie virus in August 2019. They inverted the yield curve. They bought up the long end bonds. Why? Friends, these big hedge funds, or the reptilian bug eaters, okay? They have high level chemical, physician, research engineers, biology people in every country, research analysts, right? Their job in every country around the world is to basically just be a whisperer. Find out, is there a war breaking out here? Is there a virus going out here? Any of these other stuff going on? Is there any troubles here and there? Or what's really going on in China? Let's employ all these Chinese people and report back to us. Because they want the information. Why? Because when we want to take on a bet, friends, we get to buy let's buy Hex. It's really down. There's $800,000 on the offer. You know what I mean? Like that's a complete joke to them. These guys are battling areas where there's literally $1.5 billion on the offer. Right, to sweep it up, $1.5 billion. They're like, okay, we can get 1.5 or $35 billion of leverage in these bonds. Like, that's the level they're trying to get in buying the bonds. And they're trying to make a couple of basis points of yield, which is funny. We're this is basis points. It's like going from 2% to 2.1%. Okay. And we're trying to go from 2% to 200,000%. It's funny, but that's our edge, man. They don't want to play in our field because there's not enough money there for them. I want to remind you too, fans. So I showed you, this is the thing. Okay. So this is the most important part. I've shown you the charts. I've shown you a lot. We've gone through a lot of the Altseasons and stuff going on. But look, bottom of my heart, friends, I love you all. Yes, I'm still wearing a helicopter hat. My job isn't, I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. I don't care. You understand? The crowd is a signal. Crypto is highly volatile. I'm here to buy low, sell high. I am just providing free service to the world. If you want to follow me, sweet. If you don't, please, I'll turn the other cheek. You turn the other cheek. Just go your own way. That's okay. But when I present information, I've now noticed I have now such a big megaphone that I can now read my own crowd more aggressively. And it's actually it's edge for me. So I'm telling you this, okay? When I posted this chart, no one wants to believe it, friends. All I've done is I've gone from the low to the current price here. Okay, this dominance. You see this going up. Okay, these altcoins have been rallying. Now, it's interesting. I saw someone make a snarky comment. They're like, oh, no altcoins rallying, bro. I just checked the top 10 coins, bro. Habib. I'm telling you, this is what's been mooning off the top of my head. Literally off the top of my head with a peanut brain inside, friends. AI coins are mooning. Decentralized science coins are mooning. NFTs are recovering. ERC 404 moving. Decentralized penis, which is physical infrastructure coins, are moving. Starkware, dog shit, they launched their token, friends. Habib, please. I warned you about this in 2022. My whole channel is literally telling you they do the grifting all the way. Then when it's ready for them to dump, they release the token in the bull market. okay, we've literally just seen a $19 billion fully diluted valuation, trash scam chain, which is in bed with all the influencers, snakes out there who all have inside allocations, and then basically ripped everyone off with the airdrop and all the rumors and stuff, okay? And then basically trying to put everyone down. They have no network, by the way. No one's even building on them, friends. You know that. Where's your community? You know what I mean? It's just, now they have to bribe everybody to do it. They probably will, because it's just all the money there, because the VCs put in the money. So do you think they do this in the bears or the bulls, right? Because they just got given their coin for free. Do you think they want to dump in a bear or a bull? Just giving you. I'm not saying it's a top or anything, okay? I'm not saying it's a top. There's nowhere near you, enough euphoria. I'm just telling you, it could stop already, man. We could have a 3 to 5 month rinse out. Look what else is moving. WorldCoin, the trash scam, high fully diluted scam pump. Jupiter did their airdrop. We did see Solana season. So look at all these sectors and things. Like, they're moving, man. AI coins blitzing. Now, when you check the AI coins blitzing up, it's not like, oh, let's go FOMO. Like, all right, they're up between 10 and 15x from their low of 2022. From their lows. Like, the low that you wouldn't have bought or believed in anyway. So by the time you kind of figure it out, like, it's up 3 to 5x-ish, which is good. But you're like, do I want to sacrifice core coins? Maybe you got Chaining, PulseChain, PulseX, Hex, any of the other leverage altcoins and that. Do you really want to sacrifice all of that? These things are already going to 5x. Like, how much higher can they go, right, and make a season and stuff? Like, it could be it's having a season right now. I'm just showing you things are moving. We even did see PulseChain altcoins mooning. PDI, Teddy Bear, Tangang. So a lot of things have moon, okay, friends. So that's Bitcoin halving year alt season. It doesn't reward everyone. Only new cycle things. This happened before. All mentioned in my video for all to see with a little smiley face. That's the truth, man. I literally, friends, this is the beautiful part. I don't care if people don't follow friends. I could have, as long as I help one person out there. And I've already helped my friends and family, okay? That's all I care about, helping one person. But when I show you this and I go, look, that's why, man, this 4-year astrology, I know what you're coming from. I'm like, are you sure it's going to happen or not? No, I don't know. No one knows. Everyone who tells you we're going to 1000x or this thing's definitely happened, they don't know shit. No one knows anything. But, okay, they don't know poopies, friends. If we repeat 2020, which is right here. And by the way, Uni and DeFi coins started moving. All right. This is also 1 ounce of credibility on my side added. I told you this. Go back, or don't go back. There's too many videos. But I told you this 1,000 times in 2023. I said, friends, if this magical 4-year cycle thing repeats, the only thing we can rely on is this. In 2020, it was a Bitcoin halving year. And DeFi, the industry, resurrected. It actually erected for the first time. People saw yield. Hex actually did its first pump in that year, even though people don't think Hex is related to DeFi. I've told you the revelations, man. Hex is actually one of the earliest DeFi projects because people came in for yield. And then people took a bastardization version of that. They went to Olympus DAO. And they go, oh, sweet. You know what's mad yield? 18,000% yield. Right? They did it with the fake auctions and stuff. So that's why they're like, oh, sweet, you want yield? Let's put an 18,000% APY yield. So a lot of people rag out Olympus DAO, but Olympus DAO dropped less with your staking than Hex did. Okay, so that's nuts, man. Like, that's crazy. I don't know how that Hex has just got to be way too low if you're looking at still like that. That's nuts. And they had their own full season, right? So in DeFi 2020, though, all the DeFi coins, Curve and Uni and Synthetics and Chain, all these related stuff, they went up. XRP, Monero, Litecoin, EOS, many of the other coins and chains, friends, did not. They did not. Phantom, for example, was it all the alt layer 1 chains, BNB, they did not do big things in the DeFi year. They did not. All right. It was only until Bitcoin broke the all-time high. So that's why I thought, all right, if that happened before, maybe, because remember, friends, it was all down in the dumps. And I said, look, if it repeats again, I don't want to give false hopium, but DeFi could resurrect in 2024. It's a Bitcoin halving year, and guess what? We're starting to see the uni staking governance. That's the catalyst. Now, no one could predict the catalyst. Something was going to happen. They just start moving all up. So that year, though, coins not related to the narrative, okay, they did not move up much. Okay, so what's not move up much? Well, PulseX went 7.5x from its low already. PulseChain did like a 3 or 4x from its low. I think it did like a 4x. So that is in line with what 2020 coins were doing when they were in a previous season. So we don't know. I'm hoping DeFi has like another resurgence now. Wouldn't that be great? So that'd be crazy if that happens. Imagine no one still puts the connection together. Imagine if Hex, PulseChain, PulseX have a nice sweep up and DeFi like Uni and Synthetics and Aave and those coins go up as well. No one kind of connects them together. But you know, why? Because we're friends. Friends, honestly, I think I've been teaching you too much lately. I can't believe this is free sometimes. Like, subscribe, bell button, I'll catch you soon.